Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I am Indrin Nilam Atika with student number A1 Benju 19077. I took this video as my final assignment for the TESOL classroom management course supervised by Ma'am Fortuna Sari. And in this video, I will do micro teaching for grade 12 with conditional sentences as the material. So yeah, watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi. What a wonderful morning, right? Okay, back with me again. And how's everything going on? I hope everything was well. Okay, before we start our lesson today, let's pray together. Pray, start. Finish. Okay, now please everyone turn on your camera because I want to check your attendance. I want to know whether there are students who are absent or not. Okay, thank you. Seems like everyone is here. Okay, good. Now, before we start our lesson, I would like to ask you to put away things that maybe can distract your concentration. All right, let's take a minute to review about the lesson we learned last week. Does anyone still remember what we learned about? Yeah, please. Yeah, we talked about procedure text last week. And now it's time for our motto. Still remember when I say learning English, you say fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's do it. Learning English, fun, fun, fun. Yeah, the mood is very good today. To make your mood better, now imagine, what if I give you 1 billion rupiah? What will you do? You will buy a car. And then go to the friends. Okay. Buy a house. Save your money. Okay, that's great. And then the next question is it a fake or is it just imagination? That's right. It's just our imagination because I don't have money that much. Okay, actually, this question is related with our lesson today. So today we are going to learn about conditional sentences. Okay, I would like to share my screen. Wait a moment, guys. Okay, this is our material, conditional sentences. Okay, what is conditional sentences? So conditional sentences is a type of sentence that states a condition and the outcome of that condition occurring. So conditional sentences can be used to express some condition. A condition is something that you have to do or a situation that needs to exist in order for something else to happen. So for example, if this happen, that will be happen. That's why we call them as conditional sentences. So the function of conditional sentences, we can use conditional sentences to explain first about what actually happens. And then the second, what could happen. So a possibility or likely outcome in the future. And then the third, what we wish would happen. So we imagined a different outcome for our present situation. And then the last, it's about what might have happened. So we think about a different outcome that happened in the past. And then this is a conditional sentences form. So in conditional sentences, there are two clauses. The first one is if clause, and then the second one is main clause or the result clause. So if clause is the event or the situation that must happen in order for the other thing to happen. In other words, the result can only happen if the if clause occur. So there are two forms of conditional sentences. The first one is when if clause come first, then followed by main clause or result clause. So if the order is like this, then the if clause and then the main clause are separated by comma. For example, if I have money, comma, I am happy. If I have money is if clause, and I am happy is main clause. And then the second form is when the main clause comes first and then followed by the if clause. For example, I am happy if I have money. Okay, next. We are going to talk about the type of conditional sentences. There are 4 types, and then each type is used differently according to the context. Okay, type 0, also known as zero conditional sentences. So zero conditional sentences is called the factual condition. So if this happens, then this is the result. This is always be the result. The zero conditional is also called the factual or the real conditional because we use it to talk about facts, general facts, and then habits. That things are real in the world. We can't argue about this thing, right? Okay, so with this thing, we don't talk about possibility, but we talk about the fact. For example, if you put an ice in the water, it melts, right? This is the fact, and it's really, really simple. And then the pattern of zero conditional. So in zero conditional sentences, both if clause and then main clause use simple present tense. For example, when if clause come first, if you had butter, it melts. And then the example when the main clause come first, the ground gets wet if it rains. So both of the sentences are fact. Okay, next, let's move into the type 1 or the first conditional sentences. So this is also called as the possible conditional. So the type 1 can be used to talk about possible and likely future outcomes. So here we are not talking about fact anymore, okay? Now we are talking about possible future result. They might happen, but they might not happen as well. So we can use this type of conditional sentence when we are thinking about what possible in the future. So this is can be used to express prediction, plans, promises, offers, suggestion, and warning. So all of these things talk about what is likely to happen in the future, a likely outcome. If this thing happens, then this will likely happen. It will probably happen. For example, if I get sick, I will go to the doctor. So it's possible in the future I'll get sick, and if that occur, I will probably go to the doctor. Okay, and then about the pattern of first conditional sentences. We also have if clause and then main clause here, but we aren't just using the present simple tense here because we are talking about the future. So in the first conditional sentences, we use simple future tense as the main clause. For example, when the if clause comes first, if I win the lottery, I will take you to Paris. Okay, don't forget to put a comma if the if clause comes first, then followed by the main clause. And then the second example, when the main clause comes first, I will buy you a pizza if you wait for me a little longer. Okay. Here, do you have anything you want to ask about this material? Any question? If there is no question, then I will give you an exercise. So this exercise will be in the form of quiz. So please join the quizzes and I will give you a quiz code later. And then please do the exercise. You will be asked to arrange some words into clauses that will complete the existing conditional sentences. Understand? Okay. Okay, how is it? Fine. Okay, it looks like our time is running out. So I think this is the end of our lesson today. I will give you some additional exercise that you can do by yourself to increase your understanding about this material. And we will continue talk about the second and then the third conditional sentences. And also we can review today's material about the zero and then the first conditional sentences in the next meeting. Okay, see you again next week. You may leave this room. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, that's all about my micro teaching. I hope this video can be useful. Thank you and see you in my next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.